Hello, I'm Dr. Andrew. It's my wife, Dr. Sarah. Thank you again for choosing Posture and Scoliosis Institute. Now, it is very important that you watch this video from beginning to end. So what we're going to show you in this video is how the body works and how the spine works, how your scoliosis and postural distortions influence your body and your health, and what is the next step in this whole process.
Yeah, so let's just have a recap of your first visit. And in your first visit, we talked about the kinks that your body has when you do have scoliosis, right? And so, your brain controls everything in your body. It does that by sending messages down the spinal cord, out the nerves, to all the organ systems in the body. And your body and your organ systems need that information from the brain just to keep you healthy. Now, you also know that in scoliosis, you do have big, pretty major, sometimes curvatures in the spine. And what happens is it shuts down that energy flow from those areas, and then your organ systems and your body are affected. Now, most of you have come in here knowing that you have scoliosis. Some people come in and they don't know that they have scoliosis, but they do have concerns about their posture, and they do see that their posture is poor and that they do have shifts and kinks in their posture.
So let's take a look at some examples of scoliosis, some we worked with in our office, and kind of, what it looks like. So I'm going to share my screen here.
Yeah, so first let's look at just what scoliosis is here. So we're going to look at that. Now, in scoliosis, we look at your spine from back to front here, just like this. And you can see in a normal spine, you want everything to be nice and aligned. And when the spine is nice and aligned, your shoulders are aligned, your rib cage is in position, your hips are in position, and then your legs are in position. Now, if you look on the side of the scoliosis here, you can see that your hips are off. It creates the top of your hips to be off. It creates your rib cage to shift to the side. It can create off leveling of the shoulders. And you may have seen this actually in your posture as well. It also creates a lot of twist in the spine. And then that creates problems in the nerves and in the spinal cord. So let's look at some examples of some of the patients that we've had in our office here. Now, we do know that scoliosis is a progressive condition, meaning that scoliosis does get worse on average 1 to 2 degrees per year. Now, you can have spikes when hormone changes, like when you go through puberty, where scoliosis can get significantly worse. And then also in menopause, for women, especially when we have hormonal changes and our bone density becomes weak, it can actually create scoliosis in the spine. Now, here are a few examples of some of our patients that we worked with. This boy here, he has the scoliosis in his spine. He got to us early, and so we said, okay, this is the time to make some pretty significant changes, and we were able to get him actually fully corrected. Now, if we go down here, this is a woman here. She was in her 20s, and you can see that her scoliosis had progressed. And we were able to reduce her scoliosis down some, but also get her more level. A lot of times we hear with scoliosis, and when people have scoliosis, they feel like they're off balance. And so we were able to help balance her spine out better, and help with her pain levels and her dysfunction as well. So it's all about quality of life too. And then here is a woman, she was in her mid-30s. She came in, she didn't know that she had scoliosis. And so we were able to actually reduce her scoliosis in the middle of her back by 50%. And then, as she gets older, she's able to maintain that through coming into our office for wellness care as well. And so we wanted to show you this as well, because our office, and this is what makes our office very unique, is that not only do we look at the spine from back to front or front to back, but we also look at the side curvatures. your scoliosis is going to affect the side curvatures in your spine, along with the side curvatures affecting the scoliosis. So when you come into our office, and if you are a candidate for correction in our office, we will work on not only the scoliosis, but also the side curvatures as well. You can see here that the red line is where she was, and the green line is where she should be. And you can see the significant change that we made in her spine as well. So all of this, the side curvatures, scoliosis progressing, makes scoliosis very complicated. And so sometimes people are candidate for care, sometimes you're not. But what we have to do on your second visit when you come back is that once we analyze your x-rays, we may have to take additional x-rays. These are called correction potential x-rays. And so what these x-rays are is us putting you in different positions or having you lay on different orthotics to see if you are a candidate for care and do you have the flexibility for change.
So just know when you come back, we're going to go over all your stuff with you. We're going to show you what your posture looks like, and we're going to give all our recommendations at that time. We do suggest that you bring your loved one, anyone you share your health concerns with you, because if you are a candidate for care, there is going to be a time commitment and a financial commitment. So we want to make sure that all questions are answered at that time, and we want to just address all your concerns and help you get started on your health journey.
Yes, especially if it's like your child. We would love to have both parents there so that at that time you can discuss any questions that you have so that you can make the best decision for your child.
All right, thank you. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you.